I've read all the comments. I get it. You guys really don't like these tires. Now, I've seen what this thing does off-road, and after watching this, yeah, that's kind of an embarrassment towards my part. Now, I'm not trying to, make excuses or anything, but the Rice Buggy is a much lighter frame. It has a massive engine for the size frame it's in. This thing, on the other hand, it weighs a ton. It does have a little bit more power than the Rice Buggy, but this thing just doesn't have the kind of traction that thing has. Plus, these tires are great for on-road and light off-road work. These tires would be awesome for gravel roads and dry dirt. But over there, it's not dry dirt. It's a swamp. So that is why I'm listening to you guys and I'm getting more knobby tires for this thing. So I went over to Rural King, which I've actually never been to Rural King because we don't have those where I am, and I got these. Now these are the same size tires, they just have a much more aggressive tread. Now I actually, when I bought these, brought them over to Walmart and I asked if they could, swap these out, and they said, no, sorry, it's a little late, it's, half an hour till close. They couldn't do it, so I give up. I'm gonna try and do it. So I've done this before, it sucks, but I don't feel like waiting until tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do it. Alright, so it's the next day and I finally got these new tires on here. I know they're not the best tires out there, but they're the only things I could find locally. So I just want to see what these tires will do, how much, better traction I get with these tires. We're definitely going to do a race with these things.
We think kart for kart, winner takes all?
Oh, no. I know I'm going to lose. I just want to see how badly I lose. This thing is a beast when it comes to acceleration. This thing just is kind of slow. It's definitely not lacking in power. We definitely need to do a race on dirt versus on the road.
We're going on the street, baby.
Yeah, we're racing on the street.
Racers, street outlaw.
We're not condoning racing on the street. This is a road that's not used that much, so I think we can get away with it. But yeah, we're gonna fire these things up, go over in the field, ride around, do some races and stuff like that. Now, something I want to show you guys. We went over to Cycle Salvage yesterday. That's the first time I've ever been to Cycle Salvage. That's where Penny Pincher got all these Outsiders quads, and I found something and I bought it that I am very excited about. This is a 2008 Kawasaki Ninja 650R. Now this is the good side, unfortunately. This is the bad side, this is the wreck side. Obviously this thing is totaled, It was at Cycle Salvage, so it was totaled and everything, but it runs perfectly. All it really has is just broken plastics, you know, mirrors broken over there, handlebars bent really bad, gas tank is dented in real bad, but everything still works. It turns over. It's really cold right now, so I don't want to fire it up, but everything still works. Now, I'm not really sure what to do with this. I'm kind of really tempted on fixing this thing up and riding it just like a motorcycle. This would be the perfect size for me. Or I should probably just take the motor out and build some awesome go-kart with this. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm definitely very excited about that thing. So let's fire these things up, go over in the field and start racing. All right, so while they're in there trying to get the rice buggy running, I'm gonna go over in the field and see how much better these new tires are, because that's really what this video is about. Putting new tires on this thing and seeing how much better they are. If I just spin tires like last time. I can't even see where I'm going.
Bud, where's your goggles?
What goggles?
The safety glasses.
My eyes are stinging so bad. I have all this snow just pelting me in my eyeballs. I can't even keep them open.
You can get a pair of glasses, bud.
I think we hit 60.
Do you think?
Yeah, I started to check it on my phone, then my phone shut off, but I think it said 60.
I need glasses.
Alrighty guys, we are back here. We got Mr. Chris Ratherby Welding and Adam the Penny Pitcher. What are we doing now?
I'm gonna change the gear on here, so therefore I don't lose horribly again. Because, you know, I put the smaller gear on the engine, so therefore it just allows us to have way more power, way more torque. But
Downside, it makes this thing a lot slower, so it's not really that good for racing right now, which is why I'm now switching it to the bigger sprocket. So it's gonna take like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to be able to do this. So should have it running and rolling again soon.
I think a lot of it's the shifting too.
I've banged through the gears and.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like on ours, like that's one less step that we have to do.
Yeah.
Just go.
It's like instant go, yeah. Yeah. Just pedal to the metal and transmission does the rest. I have to shift this thing. Which that was actually the fastest I've ever shifted this thing. It was like full throttle, bang, bang, bang. And that's just how fast I went through the gears, went through sick, went on sick, and then just topped it out and really wasn't going that fast. So what's the tooth difference there, Chris? This that's on here right now is an 11-tooth sprocket. This is a 14-tooth sprocket. So you can see the size difference. This is just obviously going to have way more speed. What's your rear sprocket? The rear sprocket is a 60-tooth sprocket. So right now I'm running it with this gearing. It's running a 14-tooth to a 60-tooth sprocket, and it goes pretty fast. And you still have some decent power, decent acceleration. So, you know, with these engines, they don't really produce that much of torque in the low RPM, so you really have to gear them down. So therefore you can still accelerate while not killing the engine. Alright, here we go. Bigger sprocket. Alright, so I just finished editing this video, and I know that this video started out with getting new tires, more knobby tires for this thing, and then it ended up just more racing. We weren't really able to fully test to see how much better these tires are with traction. I did a little bit of, riding in the field. I noticed a big difference with traction in the field. I probably didn't, show in the video, so just know that yes, it did improve this thing with traction. Now, as far as the racing, I lost every single race. Now, I know that what we're racing is not, they're totally different machines. That, the race buggy is a much smaller frame than this thing. It has a snowmobile engine with a torque converter, and this is a massive frame. It weighs a lot, with a motorcycle engine in it, with gears, clutch, and all that kind of stuff. So that just adds more difficulty with shifting, all that kind of stuff. So definitely, I know that I lost every single race. We were racing for like 3 hours that day. Unfortunately, most of the footage was unusable because it was snowing real hard, and all the lenses kept getting really dirty with snow, so you really couldn't see anything. I used most of the footage that was usable, so just know that I lost every single race, which is not that big a deal. It's all in fun. Now, I did show in this video my totaled Kawasaki Ninja. Now, I've been reading the comments of my Instagram post of this thing, the comments of the Quad Racers video of this. A lot of you guys really don't want me to take the engine out and use the engine for something else. Now, just know that I am very, very tempted to keep this a motorcycle, to fix it up. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, because the deciding factor is going to be I don't have the title yet. Where I bought this, he said he's going to send the title in the mail, which is a little questionable, but whatever. It's a cycle salvage yard. I know where they are, so I don't know if the title is going to be in my name. If it is going to be in my name, then it's going to be semi-easy to get insurance for this thing, to fix it up, and have a salvage title. If it's not in my name, it's going to be nearly impossible to do that. So that's going to be the deciding factor if I fix it up and keep it a motorcycle, or if I take the engine out and build something with it, if the title is in my name. So that's going to be the deciding factor of that, but just know that yes, I very much want to keep it a motorcycle and ride it. I have always wanted a Kawasaki Ninja, and now that I have one, I really want to fix this up. Unfortunately, it's definitely not the riding season. It is winter right now, so anyway, more videos on that coming soon. So I definitely have been going through all the footage that I recorded on the collaboration. I definitely have a ton of just random footage, night riding in the snow, all that kind of stuff. So this is definitely not the end of the collaboration videos. I still have maybe like 3 or 4, possibly 5 more videos that I can upload of just random footage, night riding, stuff like that. So definitely I'm going to be uploading that, you know, within the week, and then normally on Sunday I upload main videos and stuff like that, which I have to get started on right now. But yeah, anyway, I gotta end the video here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and have a nice day.